It's week 9 of the NFL, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Pats and the Browns under the lights on Thursday night. It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It is a blast.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Once again, it's Spears. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Operating for the shotgun. It's May. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Pates offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns.
Nice.
Oh-ho.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Good
He'll
block.
stay on the ground with Spears.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves settled for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Come on, burn that guy, darn it.
Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Damn. Gonna look to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Rattle the gun.
There it is.
He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's Ravens' way. Another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's May again. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. May to throw again. Has completed to Douglas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Spears. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
To throw on 1st down is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run. It's out of the gun, and that's Spears.
Yes, sir.
And he's into the end zone. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Patriots. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you got a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. This is brought in downfield by Jeudy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point is good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, New England. Straight ahead, it's Spears.
Yes, sir.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Dang, good
A
defense.
run up the middle, Spears. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Off the boot. Here's May. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Working.
We get rid of it.
It's May. That's caught left side by Bowers. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, New England. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Penix
Go get him. Good tackle.
taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Well, he's brought down. The pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Take that.
From the gun on
Yep.
third down.
Give me
Here's
that.
Penix. This one intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Jesus.
And he just does get that one away. He's being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Definitely.
Throwing on second down. May. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll throw on first down with Penix. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Really good
He'll
defense.
be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. To throw is Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw again, it's Penix.
Good defense.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's third and 7. Penix gonna throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt.
All right, really good second
As
quarter,
they'll say
y'all.
no to the long field goal and hope to pin them
Tough
deep.
start with the opening pick 6, but really good second quarter.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
What a first half.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins as they'll do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The late afternoon games hold some intrigue as well. A good one being up at MetLife Stadium, where it'll be the Jets.
Oh, dang.
taking on the
Broncos won
Baltimore
by
Ravens.
1.
And then finally, the
Hell of
national
a
game on
game.
Sunday night is a good one between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, they love that.
We saw a solid first half out of the man from Tulane, Tajay Spears.
Yes,
Came
sir.
out to find the end zone on a touchdown run
And
to help give his
86
guys the
yards in the
advantage here
first
at the
half.
break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Oh,
The
wow.
Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. First and 10. Slot man in motion left.
Good
A fake the jet
defense.
sweep and give it up the middle.
Really
He'll be
good
stacked up
defense.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him
Good
down,
play.
keep it to no gain.
Good defense. Put that right here.
Third and 6. They send him right out of the slot. On third down, Penix.
Oh, he's running it. Oh, shit.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Gosh darn
And
it.
he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. It's a gain of 10. And they'll get a fresh set of downs. On first and
Ooh,
10,
good tackle.
it's Penix. He'll get
Ooh.
this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I committed pass.
Lone back in the backfield.
Got lucky.
He'll get the carry here. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside out pursuit, strings this
Wow,
ball
that
towards
was
the
a
sideline.
sloppy play.
Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
Good defense.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And with half the season gone by, try to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's
Oh, he threw
May.
it behind him. Wow, Brock Bowers, what a beast. Oh my God, he is just a
Nice
freaking
game here. He's
beast
going to be
out
marked
here
down at
playing
the
football.
35-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the
Play
athleticism
Mario Douglas with
allows
a
them to
bunch
try to
of
pick up
beasts
more
out here
yards
playing
but do it
football. Let's
after the
go.
catch.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after
Woo.
a gain of just 3.
I like it.
They face
Drake
second
May
down
tightened
and
it
7.
up, but receivers keep going.
Operating from the shotgun.
There it
It's
is,
May.
Drake May. That's a good throw.
Has completed to Douglas. And he'll be brought down. field.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out.
That was just a perfect
before
throw.
those zone defenders can react to the
Drake
receiver.
May.
That's exactly how it played out here.
Remember
you can draw
the
all the
name.
fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the
That
same
was
set of
a
eyes,
perfect
it's virtually
freaking
impossible
throw.
to stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. May to
Oh,
throw
good
again.
defense.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's May again.
Cam Coleman, let's go. Oh, we didn't hold on to it.
Incomplete. That is great work there.
Oh,
Making things difficult.
God.
Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
Get your ass out of this game.
And your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, come on.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jabril Pepper is up from his safety spot to bring him down. Third and 5. They send a receiver in motion left.
Gosh, darn it.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw. It's Penix.
Wow.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go freaking get it.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Looking to throw.
Ooh, that was
It's Penix.
almost picked off the
That one
tip.
pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. From the gun, here is
He'll make a play. Let's go.
He'll try to run for it.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Tight end on the move left. On 2nd down, it's May. Here comes the screen to Spears.
Ooh, good tackle. Damn.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball,
Let's go.
and ultimately just run the clock out.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A run with Spears. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming.
Good
Starting
tackle.
with 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix.
Ooh, that was a dangerous.
It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And Whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Off balance throw, it's complete. 2nd and 6 coming up. He'll run. And he's going to get him a first down here. Across midfield and down to the 45. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll go up now for 2nd down. Throwing is Penix.
Oh, come on.
That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Penix.
Gosh, darn.
This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down. Again, it's Penix.
Pick that. Oh.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play.
Well, he got it, but they won't get the
There's going to
win.
be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.
Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap. What do that mean? It mean that bang it. Hit my hand down. Let me hang it. Break down. Stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy. Earthquake. Boy, it's a shakedown. I done done so much work they think it's fake now. Big fish. Everybody.